All right, what's up, everyone? This is Soul with another video, and we're going to take a look at the cool stuff coming in the March trading post, including this little big Dumbo mouse looking thing, which definitely looks like a pet. This looks like the monthly guy. Of course, like the video, subscribe for more stuff. Let's get right to it. March's trading post sets the stage for fresh new looks from Lucky Jade to cool aquas and everything in between. Squeak, squeak, through any close call with Teal, the mouse pet at your side. Visit T and Dove for whatever, and let's take a look at what is good. Starting with, going for a 750 tender, the Majestic Azor Peafowl, a hippogriff kind of mount. Actually, it's not a hippogriff kind of mount. This looks more unique. Although I think this is probably a reskin of something else. It looks kind of familiar. And then we have the Delicate Jade Parasol, which I'm going to guess is a similar functionality to the other parasols. I featured that in another video. There's like a bunch of different variants, but this is one that everyone can get like right away. Nice and easy. Chat's telling me that this is a reskin of the Azure Skyfire Phoenix. Thank you very much. But yeah, this one's going for 200. For people who don't have that sort of quality of life toy, this is like a very, very easy get for those kinds of folks. Otherwise, it's just another skin. Looks kind of neat. We have some returning stuff. These are the BFA Collector's Edition mounts, going for the same price, $650 if I recall correctly. Not bad. Not exciting, but it's not just black and white. It's actually kind of tastefully given that sort of stone skin. So armor transmogs, here's another returning thing. One of my favorite shirts. This one looks really cool. We have the Regal War Cloak, and these are both cheap, going for only 50. This cloak's not bad. This is one of the better ones that I've seen. Kind of tasteful, good texture on it. Actually, it looks as if it has more texture on it. That looks kind of neat. I mean, I think I want to do a live preview of that to like really take a look at it. We have new shoulder stuff. Ew, this has a Colterian feel, doesn't it? Kind of, sort of. The Dueler's Aquatic Shoulder Cape going for 75. That's an easy get. We have another color. Oh, so we got two colors. Ah, nice. So now we have a total of 3 colors of this sort of shoulder style. Now things can get really awkward. But I know that some folks weren't very fond of like the pink look. Now we have some slightly more neutral colors. Like this one looks, is that like a dull blue or is it gray? Because it says cloudy, so I guess it has that kind of blue tint to it. Kind of hard to tell. We have green glove looking things. We have, sorry about the mouse wheel. We have a green plain looking tabard thing, which I haven't really found a great look for it, but oh well. I'll keep seeking it out. We have more of the sarongs, and we're definitely seeing a lot of like some of these repeats, like how we would see like the cloak and hood sort of combo. Now we're seeing like these sorts of looks. Not exactly my kind of flavor. After getting a couple of them, okay, I'm cool, but also going for 100 tender, I'm like, okay, that's kind of a lot too. No weapons so far. Speaking of the hood and cloak, we got these. These I do get, because I think these look way cooler, and there's like some cool stuff you can pull off with the scarf and or the hood. Mostly the scarf. I really like that one. We have another gown. We've been seeing a lot of these, the sarongs, the gowns, and now we're seeing a teal version of this gown. And now we have this one, the Lost Crown of the Arcane. This one looks pretty cool. I'll be excited to like see the animations on this one. This one's going for $150. This one's going for 200. And then we have, ooh, this kind of looks familiar. This looks familiar from gosh, like I think like the Soromar campaign, kind of, sort of. Maybe these are just like color variants of it. Like this one has like the blue violet looking flower. This one's got the white flower. This whole thing has a very hey, let's do like a black tie event, and then you can like dress up and look all pretty and all that. Oh baby, we've got for going for 800, we have a different version of, what is it called, the Sky Captain's formal attire. So there is a version of this that was on the in-game shop, and I did succumb and buy it. like a punk, but I mostly bought it for the boots, and I'm very tempted to get this attire again for the boots. I like the 3D effects that, you know, on the front here. I really like that. I don't care too much about the hat. Sorry, Blizz, but I like the pants. White pants. What could I do with that? Actually, I take that back. I can't do much with the white pants because the pants, they take up part of the torso up here as if this was like a single piece, and that kind of sucks. I don't really like the way that they do that, but I just use the belt to like go over it. So now, cool, I get white pants. 800 is tough, but it is a full set, so it's something to consider. I don't have that much tender though. Moving on to weapons, we got giant weapon reskin number 1 and 2. These are not very expensive. $150 for this one, $50 for this one, which I guess is like just kind of one of those plain weapons. Not very high res though. It's very it's very polygonal if you take a look at it. We have a fist weapon. This one looks kind of cool, but all these look like familiar reskins. You guys I'm sure you guys know exactly where they're from on site. You guys are amazing like that. I'm going for 200. We have a shield. I'm going to get a shield. Although, this is a recolor. I'm familiar with it. I'm not, I'll probably force myself to get it, because that's what I do. And we have another returning item. This sword, which looks pretty darn cool. Then we have a very big weapon, dwarf, you know, there for sizing. That goes for 250. That's not bad on the price. Oh, okay, here's the money. Okay, so we have a returning item, but we also have a Quell Solar kind of variant here. This one, I'm not sure if this one showed up on if this is the same one that showed up in the black market auction vendor, not the auction house, but like a vendor. That went for a lot of gold. But then this one, it's only 500 tender. And do they look different? I mean, it says it's a one-handed sword and it's called Skyborn Blitz, but I think it's like just the same thing. It looks like the same thing. Still kind of cool though. 500's a lot though. And then finally a mouse. A mouse. I know that some people are going to be like, what? I got to do all this stuff for a freaking mouse. But hey, variety is the spice of life. I'm sure that people are like, hey dude, I'd rather be, you know, working towards like getting something like this instead. But that's just how it goes, I suppose. Now, as for what my budget's going to be, like if I go for this, that's going to break me. Assuming that there's not going to be a bonus tender thing, which it doesn't sound like there's going to be. I think I only have like 300 and some on me, but I'll consider that one. Otherwise, I will definitely go for the cloak stuff. So that's what, 200, maybe 300 because I want to go for the tabard. 450 because I want to get both of the capes. I'll consider the cloak, so that now I'm at 500. I don't need the parasol, I don't need the mount. I'm not a mount person, sorry. So, you know, maybe I will have just enough. Maybe I'll have barely enough to pick up the Sky Captain's formal attire as well. Ooh, I'm pushing it here, dude. I really should be saving, but I'm gonna be tempted. But the white pants and the boots are what's going to really mess with me. So anyway, that's gonna be it. What's your favorite? Is this going to be a spend month or a save month for you? Let me know in the comment below and what some of your favorite or not so favorite items are. And I'll see you guys for the next thing. Thanks for coming. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay breezy.